Came about 70 miles, maybe a little bit more than from the trails I usually walk on. I got a Sage, different Sage though, this time. I got the Sage RPL XI. They no longer make these. Now they make the XIs. Saltwater rod. Got my Sims waders. Got my wading boots. This is a stripping basket for fishing the surf. Let me see. This is some aspirin. 2 kinds of leaders. My tripod. Say my waders, my hat. These are the flies I'll be using this time around. Clowsers. Mostly clowsers. Orange and chartreuse work the best. DUIs. It's the name of a fly. These things work good on bass. Anyway, look at this. Many of you locals might remember this guy, Mike Scott, fly fishing. He was a good friend of mine. Bob Marriott's had some of these same vendors and told his vendors, if you're going to supply to Mike Scott, I'm not going to take you. So he pretty much drove Mike Scott out of business. And the guy continued doing business online, but soon there died after in bed. He died. Pretty young too. But here's where we are. Look at this. Those are oil islands out there. People sailing. If you look over here, Long Beach Harbor shipping. That used to house the Spruce Goose, the famous Queen Mary. I don't know if they still have it, but right alongside of it in that area, let's see. Right alongside of it on the other side, they used to have a Russian sub. I don't know if it's there anymore. But this is the parking lot. Oh, there's the Long Beach Aquarium area. But this is the parking lot for Cherry Beach parking lot. It's Cherry Street. Just follow it all the way down. Park here, put your quarters in. And believe it or not, I saw a guy catch a 55-pound halibut with a diamond jig right here. 55-pound. About 3.5, 4 feet long. But we do good fly fishing halibut out here. There's a little water inlet here. Here's my rod. Like I said, the Sage RXPLI 8-weight, 9-foot, 3-piece. It's blue. It's got fighting butt on it. It's a great rod. Caught a lot of fish on this in the ocean, and a few bass in lakes. One time I actually hooked a police boat in the harbor. Well, it hooked me. My line got caught in the prop and snapped this right here. But they're guaranteed lifetime. So you give them the name and the number off the piece, and they make you up a new one. They paint the number on there and they replace it. It's lifetime guarantee, as with all Sage and all modern rods. Okay, here's Frank's. He's got the Galvin reel and the Sage 0 axis. What weight is it? 8. 8 weight. And then I get the Abel Super 8 and the Sage RPLXI. I think they're both 9. They're both 9 foot. They're both 8 weight. Anyway, got the waders, got his tackle box, and stripping box, and we drilled holes in the stripping box here, like I did mine too, because when the waves come crashing over, you want that water to be able to get out real quick. I wear mine off to the side. Get a little pole holder here. If you don't have the stripping box, what happens is the waves bring your line through and they hook on your belt, your boots, they hook on rocks, they hook on anything. Your line gets washed around. They're all piled right here. When you're casting, you throw it out. You strip the line back into the box and throw it out, and it shoots right out of the box, allowing you to cast further and easier. Oh, here, show mine. Here's mine, Sims waders. Got a pocket for your keys. wading boots, felt, yeah, felt, shipping basket. When you're tying your rod, you got a place you can sit here. Anyway, let's go give it a try. I was getting some nice hits right out here, but then look what came around. Let's see if I can see that. The school of dolphin. There he is, center of the screen. There he goes. I'm out there about this deep, and they come by. When they come by, forget it. You're done. No more fish. So here's Frank down here. He's using a chartreuse clouser. I'm using orange and white. We're gonna try working our way down here a little bit. We still got like an hour and a half on the meters. But this is where we've had the best luck. But with the dolphins here, you got those birds out there, the bait fish. They're getting the bait fish. But where they're getting the bait fish, the dolphins are also feeding. So the dolphins scare away all the fish. Majority of them. One time, I was out here in a raft. After work, I got up at midnight, came down here. Actually, I got up at 2 in the morning. I came down here, I rowed out, halfway between here and the island, and I was fishing. And there's some buoys out there for the swim area, way out there. And I was and the current was really bad, and I'm rowing back. I couldn't row back. I had a little 2-man inflatable raft, and so I just laid back to relax for a minute. I fell asleep in the raft, and I ended up out there by the shipping lanes, way beyond that ship going there. Beyond that. Let's see. See that ship right there? Other side of that. And I hear a lifeguard here came out and said, "Attention, small craft, you're now entering the shipping lanes. You must turn back." I'm like, "Can you tell me?" He goes, "You rowed out, you row back." It took me 2.5 hours to row from there to here. I climbed up on the beach, collapsed, lay down, fell asleep, woke up severely sunburned. True story. I fished my way almost all the way down, halfway to that pier. You can see the halibut in the water, in about knee-deep water, swimming along, but they don't hit anything. It's low tide right now. We got about 14 minutes left. Go down here and see if I can show you guys some of the halibut. When you're on top of Mount Baldy and you're looking out this way, these are the buildings you see. Those buildings there, that building there, and the hill that you see, the mountain, is Signal Hill. It's, let's see, northeast of here. When we got here, the water was right there, the wet sand part, and now look at this. It's down, well, it's down a good 60 feet in distance, 3 or 4 feet in depth. Nice strip in the basket here. I'm going to try and see if I can catch one of those halibut on video here. I don't know if you'll be able to see the bottom as good as I can. I don't have any polarized glass or anything, but you can see the bottom pretty well. Walk along here. You see the halibut take off. The thing is with this Long Beach, it's got that break wall out there. so there's no big waves. Usually you'd be walking along casting just over the lip of the wave and retrieving it just like if it were you were surfing, but in back of the wave. It's really clear right here. There goes something taking off. Look, there he is, there he is, there he is, there he is. Center of the screen, right there. Look at him, look at him, he's right there. Can you see that? Look at that halibut, look at him. Whoa, awesome, like a 20-incher. That was awesome, I got it on video. I hope it showed. See this back bay? It's like, they come back here and they breed, and there's another one. See that? How it's all turned up? They have their babies. They're pretty safe, but the big ones remain here and they grow huge. Like I said, I saw a 55-pound halibut caught offshore with a diamond jig right in this area. I myself have caught a 24-inch on a fly rod right here. That was awesome. As you know, the halibut are camouflaged on top, white on the bottom, both eyes on one side. They're born as a regular fish, and one of the eyes just migrates and starts laying down the bottom. One of the eyes just migrates around. I'm going to go as far as this lifeguard stand, then I gotta go back. My meter's about up. Look. See the dirt? The sand? It's going this way. There's some bait fish. He shot up this way. Pretty good sized one in the area. Normally I wouldn't be just walking. There goes a bass. I'd be casting ahead of myself. But I can't do it with the camera. Oh, look at the corvina. Look at, see him? Oh, wow. Did you see that? Did you see those corvina? I sure hope they showed up. Long Beach, California. Queen Mary. So, I had a total of 3 hits, 1 hookup, landed 0. Let's go. It happened. I ended up switching over to chartreuse. By the way, I don't think I failed to mention, that is a Rio intermediate line. It nor sinks nor floats. It kind of just sits there right in between. 8 weight. Pretty good for the surf. The right line is backing. 20 yards of backing, I believe. That's just so when your fly line gets taken out, you don't get spooled. Still got the ways to bring the fish in.